Hello, these are my SummerSlam predictions. Now, I will be there live at SummerSlam, so from Thursday through Tuesday, there will be no streams, but I wanted to push out this video since I haven't pushed out a video in like 3 weeks. For the World Heavyweight Championship, we have Damian Priest versus Gunther. I am so highly invested in the storyline, and I think Damian Priest is going to retain, more so because I think Triple H is fixing his wrongs, you know, the wrongs in the past. What happened with Booker T? Because we all know that Booker T should have won. Now, I'm not saying it's the same exact story, but I mean, you people, street trash, I mean, it's like the 2024 more fluffier version of Triple H versus Booker T. I think Damian Priest is going to retain. Should he retain? Absolutely. I think he's been doing an incredible job as the World Heavyweight Champion. I know a lot of people don't agree with me. I am fully enjoying it because he's one of those workhorses and a talent that actually needs this title right now. He needs a lot to prove. Sami Zayn is an underdog, and now he's not an underdog, but now that he's not the underdog, and even before when he was the underdog, him having a title doesn't really mean that he has to prove a lot for himself. Damian Priest 100% absolutely needs this. I don't think a lot of people are still sold on his title reign, which if you're not sold on it, I get it, but I think this is for sure to solidify that Damian Priest is that motherfucking guy. Speaking of Sami Zayn, next up we got the WWE Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn versus Braun Breaker. If you've been here, you already know that I disagreed with Sami Zayn defeating Gunther, defeating Chad Gable, defeating Braun Breaker. You already know that I was against it, but I was only against it because I feel like Sami Zayn was going to be in the world title picture. He isn't. He's still in the IC title picture. I just think Sami Zayn has paid enough dues for him to not be a part of that title seat anymore. So I think Braun Breaker should definitely get this, because why are you going to make Braun Breaker lose twice? That makes no damn sense, especially going to push this narrative that Braun Breaker didn't really take the match serious and that's why he lost. I forgot verbatimly what they said on tonight's Monday Night Raw, but Braun Breaker needs this. Braun Breaker freaking needs this. All right, next up we got WWE Women's Championship, Bayley versus Nia Jax. I hate that Bayley's title reign has not been as strong and it hasn't really been presented as it should, because it is Bayley, another workhorse, another person that we've been waiting for so long for her to get the title, and unfortunately it just doesn't seem like she is she hasn't been booked strong. So if you're really gonna take the title off of Bayley, I think this would be the perfect way to do Nia Jax versus Tiffany Stratton. So Nia Jax gets the title over Bayley. Is there going to be a Tiffy cash-in? I'm not so sure. I'm going to say no, because we still don't have a pink Tiffy briefcase, unless that gets revealed this Friday before SummerSlam, possibly. Next up, we have the Women's World Championship, Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. This is one of the best women's stories I've seen in a while. This one here just means so much more, to the extent that there's more than just a title. Liv Morgan was out to take everything away from Rhea. We have the title, we have Dom, her career, like careers. Liv was taken out for several months. Rhea is taken out for several months as well. This is such an important match, and it's an important story because of the way that it's built. Tonight we saw Monday Night Raw, and each woman had an individual promo. They looked at the camera. You believed every word that they said. This is the best that Liv is doing in her entire career, and this match will deliver. And I feel like there's going to be a bunch of swerves. Is Finn Balor the actual puppet master behind Liv's actions? Is Finn actually working with Liv Morgan, where Liv Morgan is going to destroy the love or weird mommy fetish? Not weird if you're into it, man, but you know, like are you going to break the bond that Rhea has with Judgment Day and break the bond that Rhea has with Dom? I feel like we're going to get a lot of answers after this match. Is Dom going to come in and help Liv Morgan? I think so. I really think so. I think Dom is going to come out, help Liv Morgan, and then Liv Morgan pretends to give him a kiss and instead just pushes him and laughs at his face, and then kisses freaking Finn Balor. That is my guess. Liv Morgan is retaining. I would be okay if Rhea gets the title, gets her title back. But that's just going to be a wild freaking guess for that one. Next up, we have the WWE United States Championship, Logan Paul versus LA Knight. I definitely see LA Knight getting this. I see him getting it over the not hometown hero, but Logan Paul. I'm pretty sure he'll get booed in his own hometown. I think this is the best way to take it away from him. I thought he would be able to do more with the title. I thought he would be defending it more, but he didn't. And it is a letdown. What better way than to take the title away from Logan Paul in his hometown, since he hasn't been defending it, and then we finally get a workhorse champion. And I'm not a person that's all about, oh, well, you're a part-timer, so you suck, or blah, blah, blah. Roman Reigns was a part-timer, and every single time he was in front of the camera, he delivered. So I'm not really interested in that kind of argument, but I think it's important to say that, yeah, Logan Paul's title reign was lackluster, but also when he was there, you could tell that he definitely works on his promo and mic skills, which is probably the best thing that came out of his title reign. Next up, we have CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre with special guest referee Seth Rollins. So there's this thing on the internet that a lot of people think that Seth Rollins will actually betray CM Punk and work better with Drew McIntyre because his hatred for CM Punk is far worse than his hatred for Drew McIntyre. And they addressed that tonight on Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins said that he's going to be in the middle, and CM Punk said, I don't need your help to win. Now, what does this mean? I think they're trying to swerve us. I think they're trying to swerve the very popular narrative in the IWC. A lot of things may not be predictable, but I think, not that I think this match is predictable, but I think Seth Rollins for sure is going to help Drew, assist Drew into winning. I think his hatred for CM Punk does actually outweigh his hatred. Okay. I think his hatred for CM Punk definitely outweighs his hatred for Drew McIntyre. So I do see Seth Rollins assisting Drew, and Drew gets his freaking W. Now, I was yapping about this on my stream. This is another plausible opportunity for AJ Lee to show up because Drew's got the bracelet. So if Drew wins, and let's say CM Punk is on the floor or just, you know, just battered, you know, maybe there could be a AJ Lee return, and, you know, she slaps the fuck out of him, takes the bracelet off of him, and then it's CM Punk and AJ Lee walking out. I don't know. That's more so of like fantasy booking. Do I think it's gonna happen? No, but I'm just throwing that out there. In the final match, we do have Cody Rhodes versus Solo Sikoa. Do I think Roman Reigns is going to show up? Yes. I think he's going to return. I think he's going to return with Paul Heyman, and there could possibly be a swerve at the end. This isn't like the most unorthodox opinion, but I agree with the IWC. I think Jacob Fatu is a double agent, and I do think that Jacob Fatu will swerve. I think it's going to be a face-off of some sort. Jacob Fatu is going to walk in front of Roman Reigns as if he's going to be the enforcer, and then he's going to turn around and stand right next to Roman Reigns. Cody Rhodes is going to win. He's going to get his title, and Cody Rhodes will just be minding his damn business, just like, I don't know what the fuck is going on, but where's the final boss? Where's the final boss? Because me and him still have issues. So, as much as I would like to elaborate more on my predictions, I've been working for 12 hours. I've been doing that every damn day, and I gotta wake up in about 4 hours to go to work and start the routine all over. But I'm okay with it because Thursday through Tuesday I will be in Cleveland, Ohio. If you are going to be at the AIW show, make sure you say hi to me. I will be there on Thursday. Friday I will be at Sammy's Comedy Special, I don't know what it's called, and then might be at SmackDown, not so sure. Saturday I will be at WrestleCon, and then I'll be at SummerSlam. So if you see me, come say hi.